Is this really all they had to worry about? Boys, movies, deciding which shirt goes with which skirt. It's bizarre.
Get up. We're leaving. Come on.
And if I say no?
Do you even realize what your life means? Huh? Running off like that, putting yourself at risk? It's pretty goddamn stupid.
Well, I guess we're both disappointed with each other then.
What do you want from me?
Admit that you wanted to get rid of me the whole time.
Tommy knows this area.
Oh,
better
fuck
than...
that.
Well, I'm sorry. I trust him better than I trust myself.
Stop with the bullshit. What are you so afraid of? That I'm gonna end up like Sam? I can't get infected. I can take care of myself.
How many close calls have we had?
Well, we seem to be doing all right so far.
And now you'll be doing even better with Tommy.
Not her, you know.
What?
Maria told me about Sarah.
Ellie?
And
You are treading on some mighty thin ice here.
I'm sorry about your daughter, Joel. But I have lost people too.
You have no idea what loss is.
Everyone I have cared for has either died or left me. Everyone fucking except for you. So don't tell me that I would be safer with someone else, because the truth is I would just be more scared.
You're right. You're not my daughter. And I sure as hell ain't your dad.
There she is. Kids will be watching movies tonight.
Where is this lab of theirs?
It's all the way out, University of Eastern Colorado.
Go Bighorns. Ellie, get off your horse. Give it on back to Tommy. I'm gonna hang on to this fella, if that's all right with you. Go on, don't make me repeat myself.
What are you doing?
Your wife kind of scares me. I don't want her coming after me.
Sorry for stealing your horse.
Well, come back to town. Let's discuss it at least.
You know me, my mind's all made up. University, Eastern Colorado. How do I find this lab?
It's in the science building. Looks like a giant mirror. You can't miss it.
Take care of that wife of yours.
There's a place for you here. You know?
You good?
I'm good.
Adios, little brother.
All right. First off, I want to say that hopefully you guys are doing well. Now, people have been asking me, a lot of people have been asking me if I wanted to do a review video. If any game I want to do a review video, I'd rather choose this one. I know that you can't hear the audio right now because obviously this is the beginning of the game from part 2. But welcome, guys. I never actually done a review video, so thank you guys so much. I'm actually recording this one as soon as you see the ending. I'm recording this right away, though. So after the ending from the part 2, I finished that game June 29th because people always say that, man, you're not going to believe what happens at the ending, which I already know about it because obviously, like, you know, I've been seeing you guys' channels, you know, your videos, and many people would be saying, like, man, you're almost close to the ending, which I already know because I finished this game 10 days. With this series, I really murdered this game, like, really, because I've been going nonstop recording this. Hopefully, I'm not talking to Mike, by the way, louder. But I've just been going hand in hand with the series. I really do love this game a lot. I don't know why I'm nervous, by the way, to be honest with you, because I never done a review video before, and you know, I feel like I should do every big series, but this is maybe my first and only review that, you know, you guys will ever see me doing, though. So, but hope you guys do enjoy the first 2 clips that I showed from the first one. One with, you know, when Ellie mentioned Joel's daughter, and kind of like when Joel kind of like got offended there because she know about her daughter. I was gonna add a third clip to it, but obviously the third clip was just Joel rescuing Ellie, as you see right now, getting out of the hospital. The second clip where where Joel changed her mind about Ellie having to leave her with Tommy, even though when she said on the quotes that like, don't tell me if you're gonna if you're gonna put me with somebody else, she'll be more scared, because she knows that she's safe with Joel, and Joel like somehow click for some reason, knowing that he obviously wanted to take care of her and be by her side regardless, so, and that's why at the end of that part 1, Joel save her life, and Ellie, knowing that she just went berserk about, Joel had to tell the truth, and obviously she was very upset about it because, I seen the very end of the part 1 where she told him that, "Are you sure you're telling me the truth about the Fireflies? You swear to me." That's what he did. He said he swear, and she's like, "Okay, that's how part 1 of The Last of Us ended." I just I pick a couple of clips of that for the part 1, just like a moment between Joel and Ellie. I wanted to pick those two because I kept watching those clips over and over, and then the soundtrack kind of got my attention, because I wanted to do that though. But yeah, so many of you guys have been asking me for this. I haven't recorded a video like since June 29. I'm recording this on the 12th, excuse me. That's like what, 13 days I haven't been recording. My longest time I haven't been recording. I just wanted to take a break, just like ease off on YouTube. I miss you guys, by the way. So, but even though you guys have been watching my recent videos, and quite frankly, I beat it way early, 10 days. So, but I appreciate you guys stopping by. If you guys feel free, you want to watch this or not. I'm just gonna be just me mumbling about these, about these my thoughts about this game. So, but anyway. The first two clips I mentioned about Joel and Ellie met, I wanted to share that. Basically just, with Joel, with her saying that, she's much safer with Joel, with now that Joel realized that they don't want to do, basically what the Fireflies are trying to say that, we had to kill her, basically, and then Joel doesn't want that. It's weird because realized that Joel wanted another chance to have a daughter, because as you see there when Ellie mentioned her daughter Sarah, at the beginning of the game, from the first one, Joel never did like Ellie, never did. I would show another clip, a first clip of with Ellie showing the infection of her arm, saying that it's 3 weeks old. But I wanted to share that, but you guys obviously already seen that one. So, but at the beginning of this one, sorry, I'm kind of mumbling. See, I told you guys. When I first played the part 2, I feel like it's still a dream. I still feel like, wow, am I playing this game for real? After 7 years in the making, it's finally here, guys. So, this could be a long video, this could be a short one. I really wanted just to make my final thoughts of this game because you guys have been curious about my review on this game though. So, and I am too, it's just first time for everything, so I did a reaction video on the channel and first ever doing a review, maybe my only review. So, but, as you've seen the ending, if you're not, there's going to be a spoilers for you guys haven't seen it, so go ahead and click away right away. If not, then you guys don't have to watch me. Just, basically what you're watching now is the beginning of part 2, is just me mumbling my words, so, but, at the beginning, I was still speechless about playing this game. I think when I played a part 4 of this one, like on my videos, I was still disbelief, can't believe it, over my head. I thought for sure, people always said that, it's been 7 years, right? And that this is barely the second part. I would think that this should have been part 3. Yeah. I would think that because 7 years is a long time. A lot can happen in 7 years. At the beginning, Ellie's 14, now she's 19. What happened to the ending? It's not what everyone is expecting. I wasn't either. you know, when we saw Abby, you thought for sure, like, hey, you know, like, are we gonna kill her or not? You know, but I don't even know. Like, it doesn't turn out to be what everyone expected. So, you know, but it is what it is. But I wrote down a few notes that I wanted just to say to you guys. Just giving my official thoughts on this one though. So, but you know, when Joel think that, you know, Marlene set them up with him and Tess about Ellie taking her to the Fireflies, knowing that they never knew that she was infected the whole time, but now they realize that she can't get infected. You know, she's immune. You know, and then while going through the travel together, you know, with Tess being gone, they met Bill there, which Bill never showed up. I think his name is Bill, right? Okay, the one stranger they met when he set up traps. I don't know. He never showed up in the game though, so but I was quite hoping he would. Yeah, so that's all basically the first one. I feel like I'm reviewing this as the part one of Last of Us, but I'm not though. But let's just get this thing started. I mean, I've been starting it though. But Abby, about her character. You know, when I first started, if you guys look back to my third video of it, I think that's when I started playing her as her, right? I don't know, maybe part 2 of it. You know, we don't know nothing about this character, and I'm like, who is she? You know, like, what is her story to it though? Which obviously they're going to be telling you guys throughout the game. You know, what happened to that? You know, I didn't even know, because I thought this entire game would be Joel and Ellie the entire time, like the entire game. You know, so him and her, you know, throughout this adventure, you know, but it didn't actually, you know, turn out that what everyone expected. But you know, it is what it is. When Abby was introduced, you know, I knew it right away that she would be bad news. The reason why I say that, because with her and Owen, she saw the Jackson town, right? That's what they call it, Jackson. And I knew right away, just like, it's bad news. Either they're trying to like invade, or just like basically go in there. No, basically just like, you know, whoever they see from Jackson will kill them. I don't know. But they ended up, you know, like killing Joel first, you know, like, I mean, when I saw what happened to Joel, I'm not gonna say the word though, when they, you know, had to do that, I couldn't believe it. You know, the way that he ended up just leaving the game, it just, you know, of course I was shocked, I was angry. At that moment, I wanted to stop the game. I mean, I'm sure everyone would feel the same way, but I want to stop the game. I want to say, like, you know, I will end this series in part 4. I literally was going to stop the game, guys. So, but I finished it for you guys. So I wanted just to go through this adventure with you. It was shocking, really is, you know, because at the beginning, not the beginning, but at the moment when Joel and Tommy went into that, what was it called, the bunker, their area, when they introduced himself, you know, hey, I'm Joel, you know, like, you act like you heard from us before. Then he turned around, Abby says, like, yeah, you have, or they have, I don't know. When she shot him with the shotgun and his leg was brutally damaged, like, how are they going to play out this very early in the game? Because that was 2 hours into the game, and I'm like, they can't kill Joel. They can't, you know, they're not going to take him away, you know, because you've seen his leg, it's totally busted. And to think that what they're going to do, like, they're not going to just get rid of him like that. You know, like, I would be okay if he was like one-legged Joel. I would totally be okay with that. But it didn't turn out to be the way that everyone would expected. Very early though. Even though with him over my head, I think if it wasn't for the leaks, I think he'd still be alive. But I could be very wrong by that. He'll be gone regardless. Either the leaks were out or not. But as the first trailer hits, the very first trailer, I think it was a couple months ago, when Ellie said, please stop, then you heard a gunshot, but you never heard it on the actual gameplay. Like, in my thoughts, I was just like, maybe it was Dina was supposed to be killed, not Joel. You know what I mean? Now that about the leaks, they had to, like, kind of like mix up a little bit, you know? It's like, all right, Dina, you're not gonna be taken off the game. Joel, you had to be the replacement of Dina. And now that's, you know, with him being gone, now Dina and Ellie will have to go on a run and get revenge, you know, or like find Tommy, you know, because Tommy really wanted revenge. Like, that's his older brother, and knowing that him going out there alone, it was up to Ellie and Dina just to go on an adventure, because I thought for sure Dina would have been the one shot, but would have been like, be gone of the game. But no, apparently they had to mix it up. But I think regardless whether the leaks are out or not, Joe would have been gone. So that's how Naughty Dog wants to play it, and it's okay. All right. I'm just like reading through my notes there because I really wanted to share this with you guys. Yeah. So, but with Owen, okay, another thing about Abby's friends, I never liked none of her friends. With Mel, I know she's pregnant. I know that's a different story. With Owen on the other side, I didn't care about him at all. I really didn't. His friends, her friends were like very, very aggressive. They were really not what, they were not very nice. Very, very aggressive people. And, it just feel like they'll kill anyone that cross their path, so they're going to be killing strangers and this and that. But with Owen, I didn't care what happened to him. I was glad that Ellie stabbed him not stabbed. No, she shot him though, right? Yeah. Okay. See, I forgot the story already. I was so happy about that, and then now people are thinking after what Ellie did to Mel, she's thinking like, oh my God, like this is not what we were expecting from Ellie. Because first of all, she doesn't know that she was pregnant. That's why she kind of like unbuttoned her jacket and saw the belly, and she pretty much, like in her head just like, what have I done? Well, obviously she never knew that. So people are thinking like, oh, now Ellie's turning heel, which meaning is that like she's becoming a bad person. Like she's, not the Ellie that we were expecting from the first one. Because right now she was 14 there, she's 19 now. And then what the story was trying to do is just when Abby at the beginning, of course, like got rid of Joel, and now her story plays out and people wanted just to feel bad for her, because obviously with her and her dad saving a zebra, and what happens when she was hung up by, oh man, I forgot what were their names at. Man, I wasn't that. No, not rattlers. Man, I forgot about it. So, but when she was hung, like around her neck, I'll pop up in my head in a minute. And then Liv had to, save her, and knowing that story, like comes with that, with Liv, Yara, and Abby. With Yara being, gone and all, like now that Abby is sticking side with Liv, so this almost the entire half of the game. So, but I think you have to play at least 10 or 15 hours of Abby. But I think that the game was trying to tell us that knowing that she did what she had to do, the game wanted us just to feel bad because, all right, she's going to do this, but let her finish her side of the story. I get why she did it, because this whole time that the father of Abby was a surgeon that Joel killed, so like it makes sense, but obviously people did not want that. It's okay. But let me ask you guys something. Would it be a good ending if Ellie would have killed Abby? Would that make things better? I don't think so. Like, I personally don't think so, to be honest with you. Like, I don't know, like, was I expecting it? Yes. But like when you think about it, like, like revenge, I learned from a quote, by the way. You guys already know about it. I could be saying this wrong. I learned from a quote from Arthur Morgan, of course, from Red Dead Redemption 2. Revenge is a tool's game or fool's game. I don't know, but it certainly is. Like, what would happen if she did end up killing Abby? What would that make her? Would it be worth it? It would not. Like, what matters is what she did. Yes, it was totally wrong, but it goes something with if you wanted revenge and wanted to kill that person and just be relieved now for the rest of your life. It's even though I was cheering I'm always gonna be on Ellie's side regardless, always 100%. What happens, so like even though that people say that, oh, now she's turning to a bad person, now she's killing people, she doesn't care, so but personally I you know, regardless, I'm always gonna be a huge Ellie fan, you know, so that you know, because there's gonna be a lot of tons of people. It's gonna do angry reviews, which I already have already. So, but me, like personally, I love the game so much. I really do. You know, like as you're seeing the screen right now, as the first second I played as Ellie right now, I'm already giving this a 10 out of 10. You know, already. And then what happens to Joel, and you know, with the story with Abby and Owen, you know, so but you know, it was pretty much different. You know, so like I said, like, I wanted to stop the series after what happened to Joel. You know, and you know, it was unexpected. So, but you know, but what do I think about the game? Like I said, I love it. You know, but you guys now wanted me to hear which one do I like more? You know, which one do I love more, the first one or the second one? I know people would be shocked for me to hear this, maybe not, but I would say the first one. Personally, I do still love the first one better than the second one. The game was fantastic, story-wise. You know, it was good. You know, it wasn't great, it wasn't amazing, but it was good. You know, I give that a good rating side. You know, I'm moving my hand just like this is good. The great one is in the middle. Wonderful is just right there fourth, and amazing I'll put that on top. I put that on top right there. So, but you know, as you can see, because I'm actually just like reviewing, like looking at my own video, because I put this all in audio. Like I didn't turn the audio, obviously. So, but I was excited playing this game. I love it. You know, and will it be a part 3? Definitely. After what happened, because like people always said that, you know, they wanted just to have. People always said that, you know, there's gonna be a third one, and pretty sure they will. You know, because Naughty Dog has plans just to make a third one. You know, all depending on the ending. So, but what else here? So I'm just like looking through it because there were like a lot of stuff that I wanted just to talk about with you guys. Though, but you know, the game is fantastic. The game is, yeah, I love it. You know, so I love the game, but story wise, it's quite different. So, but you know, but I haven't even started New Game Plus though. You know, I know that at the very ending of the game, I know the menu changed it. The menu changed. Excuse me. If you guys didn't notice, on the very beginning of the ending of my videos, it didn't actually change the menu. The reason why it did, because when I was recording the ending, all of a sudden my game froze. Like it completely froze. I mean, I still have it all on my save file, thank God. Which led me just to record the main menu, which you guys didn't see the menu changes the very beginning. Because if I would have said like, hey, like I thought you finished this game, but why isn't your menu changed? You know, obviously at the very end of the video, not the video, but at the very end of me recording this one, the game froze. I was just totally very upset, but it didn't. I didn't have to start all over, you know. So it led me where I was. I continued recording then. So, but you know, so but yeah, I apologize for that one. So, because many people have never asked me about that. You know, never mentioned it, saying like, hey, like, how come your menu isn't changed? You know, so but it is what it is. You know, so I'm glad I finished this very early. But like I said, since then I haven't been really recording anything. There were like a couple of small series I wanted to do between The Last of Us and Ghost of Tsushima, but I rather just take a break and, you know, just spend time with family wise, you know. So like I recently went back to work now this week. I'm very happy about it. But you know, with Naughty Dog, you know, I'm pretty sure they're going to have a lot of hate on this. You know, I'm pretty sure they already have. But like I said, I support Naughty Dog. They have my support more than 100%. I support Neil Druckmann. You know, like the character that plays Abby. I don't know her real name, but if you're watching this, you know, I support you. I know that I've seen on Twitter there were like a lot of threats, you know, which is very unacceptable for the people that's, you know, is, you know, very disbelief of this game. You know, I know this is a game. This is just a game that people would have fun with it. But this game is meant to, you know, depress you. This game is meant to put you down. You know, like, you know, people always say like, as soon as you play, you're not gonna like it. You know, but I don't listen to the people. I don't care what they say. It's, you know, my opinion is I love the game. You know, better than 1? No, I said the first one is still better. But let's see what happens, you know, like I can't wait for part 3, you know. I don't know how many years they'll take back from this. Maybe Ellie will be 23, 24 at that time. I don't know how many years they'll put back. Maybe older, you know, maybe 25, 26. Who knows? But I'm happy that I'm doing this review right now. Now, I didn't actually say my official ratings yet, though. So, but like I said, at the start of the game, what you're looking at right now, I give this a 10 out of 10. But at the very ending, I'll give this a 9 out of 10. Definitely. I've seen you guys' reviews, and the reviews did amazing. 10 out of 10. I was like 94 on Steam, I believe. But if you guys did not know, that Naughty Dog, this game actually sold 4 million plus copies in 2 days. This is the biggest, and I mean the biggest sequel that Naughty Dog has ever made. Like, this is the biggest game, like, in the company, and I'm so proud of them. Regardless of the bad reviews, they did amazing. I know for sure that Troy, what's her name that plays Ellie? Ashley? I don't know. The crew members that play in this game, you guys did amazing. I loved it. I know that a lot of people has different opinions, but personally, I do love it. Now, what happens to the ending? I know that Ellie ends up alone. You heard what she said about, don't want to be alone, because at the beginning, she's with a community, she's with a group, that she's safe. She had Dina, she had Jesse, she had Joel. Now that Joel's gone, Dina left somewhere. I think people are saying that she might left Jackson. That's where Ellie is heading now at the very end of the series. But I don't know, man. If she was there, then Ellie would find her. But quite honest with you, I think Ellie would be on her own now. Will we see Dina on part 3? Maybe. So I'm not a director like that, but I hope we do. For sure, Abby and Liv. Man, I can't believe what just happened to Liv, because I thought for sure there were a couple times where I see Liv, would have been gone in this game. But I'm glad that Liv is okay. I still, Liv didn't do anything. He just being on the side with Abby. Excuse me, I gotta talk. See how my voice I'm about to lose it. But with Liv, he's just a kid. I was happy he was still alive, really. But would it have been a good ending if with Ellie killing Abby? But I don't think it would. But when I think about it, when Abby first appeared at the what was called the theater stage, and she was already pinning her down, and when Dina saved her, Abby had her knife around on her neck, and Ellie was just like, no, don't, she's pregnant, That's why when Abby says good, she was about to slice her neck, because obviously Abby saw what Ellie did to Mel, because she killed a pregnant woman. And do you think that Abby would care if she would have done the same thing to Dina? No, but Liv was right there. It's like, hey, don't do this. It's like, killing is not an option. It really is not. It's just, a lot of people had different opinions about this game. Oh yeah, it would have been a better ending if she did end up killing her, but no, it would not. I don't know. Ellie would not be the same. I know for sure, because I know that she's already been through a lot, man. She lost Joel. Maybe she lost Dina and JJ. By the way, JJ's a very cute baby. Very cute. I couldn't even stop looking at him. Very adorable. But, I put this at a 9 out of 10. Maybe people had a downgrade of that, maybe 8.5 or 7.10. But I put this at 9.5. Like I said, I love the game. Naughty Dog has no plans on making a DLC. If you guys want to know about that, why do I know about it? Because I saw it on Facebook. They made it official. But it is what it is. I really do enjoy the game a lot. There's so much things I wanted to say, but I'm already running out of things. It's a good thing I put this in notes, because that way, I don't have I have a lot of things to say, but what I think about the excuse me. You see how my voice? Hopefully, I still have my voice tomorrow. But regardless, I love the game so much. Like I said, I still consider the first one better. I don't know when the part 3 will come out. Maybe I don't know. I'm just throwing this out there. Maybe late 20s, So, but let's see how old Ellie would be at the time. But I can't wait for the next gen. I cannot wait for the just the next game for Naughty Dog eventually. So, but I think that's all I have to say here, guys. So, but if I'm missing something, please forgive me. But my ratings is a 9.10. My thoughts about it is like I said, I love it. You know, first one I still love the most. But I'm just so happy just to share this amazing adventure with you guys, and knowing that you guys are here, you know, by my side with this. And it truly means a lot to me, guys. Without you, this would not be possible. And for doing this for 2 years and already up to 2,000 subscribers, and we're climbing up there, guys. So, but without you, this would not be possible. So thank you guys from the bottom of my hearts. Like I said, if I'm missing something, you guys want to talk about it, you know, feel free to leave me down in a comment, and I'll definitely will, you know, let's talk about it. You know, now that I'm doing my official review, you know, like, why not, you know? So, but I love you guys. The next big series you guys will see me is Ghost of Tsushima. That's gonna be a big series. You know, hopefully it's gonna be a full thing. You know, hopefully it's not like that kind of Sekiro type of difficulty game. You know, I'm hoping not though. But anyway, guys, I love each and every one of you. Please be safe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, everybody.